Just watched a short talk, Corey Anton, End of Afterlife Beliefs. And he starts out with apparently having a discussion with some folks, and somebody threw out that uh, could it be like finding out the earth was not really flat or some other discovery. I don't know if the afterlife could be disproven in the same way that the earth was proven to be round and not flat. The other way might work, where if evidence were ever to be replicable to suggest or prove that there is an afterlife, could go that way. I don't know if there being no afterlife could be proven. But assuming it was, that people just gave up on the idea, that science looked and looked and looked, and anecdotes were all proven to be just false positives, and there just is no afterlife, I don't know that it would really change all that much. I think people are pretty much people, and they're going to behave the way they behave no matter what's going to happen after this life. Some people might want to believe in afterlife because this life, if there wasn't anything else, then what's the point of this life? That might be their response. And Corey's response, I think, is that, well, if there's nothing else, and I don't think he thinks there is anything else, then we need to celebrate this life because this is all that there is. So I could see where people that love life could celebrate, and wow, we better give this our all. This is our one chance. There's no reincarnation. There's no nothing after this. And other people would just say, no, well, since there's nothing else, this doesn't mean anything anyway, and so we can just blow up the earth because Red Giant's going to swallow it up in the end anyhow, so why postpone the inevitable? Part of what gets me is to think that this is all there is. How phenomenal that is, it makes no sense to me. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes when I think that way, that there is no reason why we're here, it's very liberating. Oh, well then I can do anything I want. Oh, phew, good, wonderful. But if life goes on, it just pushes the question back a little bit more. Well, so then, say there is an afterlife, and it goes on until it doesn't. So what does that all mean? And we have to experience everybody else's experiences through their eyes, and we can rejoice or repent or whatever. And then what? Well, that would seem to be unfathomable. I think that's what gives rise in me to an idea, a sort of a Hindu worldview, that it's all drama, it's all play, and it could be tragic, it could be funny, it could be very melodramatic and more like a soap opera. Reminds me of being a little kid and being bored, saying, "Mom, what is there to do?" And Mom would tell us all the things she could think of to do, and we wouldn't want to do anything, and then she'd throw us out of the house. Don't bother me. Yeah, little kids, they don't think enough, I guess, to ask why beyond a certain point. They're more easily satisfied. And I can imagine getting into a state of consciousness where it appears that, oh, that's the reason. I get it now. And then after a while that fades away, and like, what was that again? I had it yesterday, I knew it, and now it's gone. Well, I sure hope there's an afterlife where I can get it back. And if not, well, maybe it'll come back on its own. And if it doesn't, well, I guess that's okay too.